Arm flailing!
Welcome back.
Hi. Oh, not even gonna follow that up with anything? Alright, well, it is the 18th, which means I'm going back outside. Gonna go back outside. Gonna go back outside. Gonna go back to the mall. Gonna go back to the mall. Because I get to do the photo thing in Game Panic. Yes. Print Club. Why is it called Print Club? Why? We're supposed to decline this one as well, sadly. Did she say Sunday? And if that's the case, I do actually have other plans. Gonna study, though. Like, I have to decline him one way or the other, but I feel like listening to him for a second instead of just going, sorry, can't talk, is a little more polite. Yay. Yay. We've seen all this dialogue 800 times. I'm gonna try to speed through it a little bit more. The 19th. It feels like we just finished a full moon, but we're, like, nearing the halfway point between having done that last full moon. Sup? There wasn't a good answer to that one. I didn't like that one. And now, today is the day. You know how I went to all that trouble maxing my courage? Today is the reason we need it maxed. We're starting a new social link today, and without max courage, you can't start it. Hi, Fuka. You need so much courage to taste her food. She's excited. Honest opinion. Well, I don't want to say that. That's just rude. I feel like this one would be good, but then also insult her because, like, maybe she's been trying for a really long time. I don't want to just say stylus silent, though. Hey, it'll spark a friendship, and you'll know someone can rely on you if you save their life. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Priestess Arcana. Y'all may recognize the J and B on this card from the Priestess Full Moon boss. The J and B are actually part of the card. I put in the video description to the boss fight what that actually represented. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. But it's part of the official Taro card. And a new social link has been established. I like how she runs off, then it says you said goodbye, like she just runs off, and then you're just kind of going, bye?
Sup, dude?
Sup? Well, I guess we're not going to have him if we go to Tartarus tonight. Only we're not! In fact, tonight I'm making a slight deviation from the schedule presented to me. It actually tells us to go do Tower. But I think it's going to be more efficient to getting academics done faster if instead of doing Tower now, I instead kind of forge my way out some charm, which means going to the cafe. There's enough time, nighttime events are easy enough to kind of wiggle around. So I can generally make this call as long as I do my research. Yes! Oh, I was gonna speed through that. My bad. Another phone call. Sorry. You're Temperance? Yeah, you are Temperance, aren't you? Sorry, I'm busy on Sunday. Gonna study. Gonna study. Gonna study. I'm gonna study so fast. I studied so fast I didn't get sleepy. Yeah, you know, that'd make sense. Because we gotta murder things. I can imagine that too. Like, the more successful parents are, I find, on average, well, it kind of goes to extremes when parents are super successful. They'll either, like, be super strict and expect their kid to be super successful, or they'll not realize the necessity of haste and just kind of go, do whatever, we're good.
I was just told by the chairman that he'll be stopping by this evening.
At least that's all you hear about anywhere, the extremes.
When you get back, come to the 4th floor meeting room.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you all later.
You got it. Oh man, look at that dog.
Koro-chan, give me your paw.
Oh man, doggy.
Oh, good dog. Oh, hi. Hey, you're back.
Can I pet him?
Sure. Koro-chan, go say hi.
Hi.
His name's Korumaru. I've seen him sitting by the steps of the shrine.
Oh, this dog still goes on walks all by himself?
He's got us now. He's gonna be our buddy.
What do you mean?
He used to belong with the priest at the Naganaki Shrine. Every afternoon, the two of them went this way for a walk.
That explains it.
Well, until the priest passed away.
Oh.
He passed away?
Oh, you haven't heard the story? It was about 6 months ago. The priest was hit by a car while walking his dog. He didn't survive.
Jeez. Cars in this town, man.
Ever since then, that dog sits patiently by the site of the accident. And he goes for a walk every day, just like when his owner was still alive. Oh, shoot, I have to get going. My son will be back soon.
Oh, you're such a loyal dog. Good boy.
You're alright, Koro-chan. You're alright.
Huh? What's wrong?
No, Koro-chan! We were gonna be buddies!
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
We were gonna be buddies!
Wait, isn't the chairman coming today? Then we should go get ready.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to let you know how my research has been going.
You've been doing research? Why was I not informed of this?
This concerns those shadows that have been appearing during full moons. I want you to listen closely. It might be hard to follow.
You see, they appear on full moons. Just blew my mind.
Shadows can be divided into 12 categories according to their characteristics. This we've known for a while. It's like their class or order. Now, I've classified the special shadows we've seen so far, and it's simply fascinating.
And?
Oh, sorry. Those 4 shadows belong to categories 1 through 4 in order of their appearance. They may have looked different than the more common ones, but the classification scheme still applies.
And in turn, this is explaining how the arcanas of the bosses have worked up until now. The first one we fought was Priestess, but that was technically the second arcana. That was then followed by the Emperor and Empress, who we fought just last time, who were 3 and 4. Maybe or maybe not, respectively. The first one, off the top of my head, I don't remember. And I will say, I'll actually take this point to say that the very first shadow, the very first full moon shadow that we fought purely during a cutscene, it was perhaps a little confusing because it looked similar to the regular shadows that we see, the small ones on the ground, but it most certainly was not. It was a very distinct, very powerful shadow, all in its own right. And it even did look very distinct from the others. Not only did it have its many limbs, but if you'll recall, it was holding the mask, as opposed to wearing it like the little puddles of goo did. It also wielded weapons and crap, and there's reason for this. I've been putting, trying to put Personapedia entries of the various full moon bosses that we've been fighting up until now in the descriptions of the appropriate videos, and how the Arcana boss represents the Arcana, or the inverse of the Arcana in their situations. So I'll go ahead and put the one in this description. If I remember, if I don't, somebody remind me. for the very first full moon boss that happened during the cutscene at the beginning.
Is that something we should be excited about?
Yes.
Oh, I get it. There's 12 in all.
Which tells me we're gonna run out eventually.
8 we haven't seen yet.
So that's like, what, 8 months? Tops? I mean, we fought 2 last time. Then what?
That's exactly right, Fuka. You're quite sharp.
Oh, okay, but what are they after?
Human souls.
That's a good question. And that's what we haven't figured out yet. Their motive.
I honestly don't know, I'm just BSing.
They don't kill their prey. They feed on their minds.
Maybe they're just hungry.
It can be considered predation. But is it really? Is there an underlying intent behind their behavior?
Maybe not. We don't know. Maybe they're just hungry.
The purpose of the shadows as a whole. That's what we need to consider.
This is interesting. But no matter what, we still have to beat the rest of them.
I agree. That's about all we can do at this point.
8 more, huh? Lucky us.
Yeah, what happens when we're done, though? Like, are those 8 it? Just like, this is a big insurgence here of crap happening, and then we kill all of them and we're done, we're good, and we're happy? That'd be pretty awesome.
According to the data, each one has been stronger than the last, so we better start training harder.
Like, if they're just gonna keep showing, then what's the point of Tartarus, though? Unless Tartarus is just kind of where they all kind of come from.
We'll manage. We've got plenty of time.
And in that situation, then, like, well, what the crap's Tartarus? Why is Tartarus unique? Maybe this isn't as complicated as I'm pretending it's going to be. Spoilers, it's more complicated. But, yeah, how about that Tartarus and why it exists?
What about Tartarus? Why does it even exist?
Nice call. Good question. What, does Mitsuru actually frickin' know or something? Holy crap. If you know, I like you even less. Frickin' Mitsuru, man. But it's the evening of the 20th, and I do believe this recording session has come to a close. So, until next time, everyone, we've still got some running around to do, and we got some fun stuff to do. Oh, actually, you know what? As long as you're here, Ikutsuki. How did you get that many puns into that short dialogue?